this video, we'll see the put method of hashmap class. So in order to illustrate that, I have this employee class where we have this 4 field: name, age, department ID and salary, and I have default and parameterized constructor. Apart from that, I have getters and setters, and I have overrided hashcode method and equals method. Okay, and we'll see if we do not override hashcode and equals method properly, what will happen in the subsequent videos. Okay, so now that I have this class, employee class, so coming to the main class, which is a test class, and here we are creating a hash map of key as employee and value as string. Okay, now we are creating these employees. Okay, 3 employees I am creating. Okay, and if you see, the content of all these employees are different. Okay, here you will get some knowledge on how and why hashcode and equals method is required. Okay, so the moment I run the first line hashmap.put e1, where is key, and first is the string value, which will be the value of the map. So what really happens is, the moment you call the put method, it will take the key and run a hashcode method for this key, and that hashcode method will return a integer value that can be 10,000, 12,000, 20,000, 25,000, whatever it is. Okay, now as I mentioned you earlier, here you have this indexes. Okay, now if the value which has been generated is 10,000, okay, for how do we know where to go? So in order to do that, that integer value which is generated is either divided by the length of this bucket, okay, or we use some other way. There can be multiple ways. Okay, so once that is 10,000 and you divide it by 16, so the remainder will fall under 0 to 15. Okay, based on that it decides where to go. Let's say it comes up 3. Okay, so it will go here and it will see, and it will add this value with the hash of that key, the key itself, the value, and the next variable. Okay, now once it is added, what will happen is the key and value pair is added. Now let's go to the next line. Okay, same will happen for this e2. The hashcode method will run for e2, it will generate an integer and it will go to some indexes. Okay, now the important thing here to understand, since we are having only this bucket indexes, it can go to third as well, it can go to anyone. Okay, I mean, it's not like if there is already any value it cannot come here. So let's suppose the earlier element was entered in this 0th index, and after that again it came to 0. Okay, so what will happen, so it will go here. Okay, it will go to the 0th index, it will see, and it will use that equals method to see the key, the current key is equal to this key or not. If this key is not equal, it will move to the next. So there is nothing in the next, so it will add it. Okay, what would have happened if the keys are equal? It would have replaced this complete entry with the new value. So hash will be same, key will be same, the value gets updated if the keys are equal. You need to understand this. So let's go to the code again, and let's say for e3. So similarly things will happen for e3. Okay, it will the hashcode method will take this key and generate an integer, and that will get divided by the length of the bucket, and whatever remainder we get will go there, and let's suppose again in this case we go to the 0th index. Okay, so we'll go here, we'll see the keys are not equal, we move to here, we'll see the keys are not equal, again we'll move here. Okay, and we'll see no entry is there, we'll add it. If keys were equal, we are just gonna update the value for that. that happens when you use the duplicate key in a hash map. In next video we'll look into the get method.